I need to fix the titles. Yo yo. What is good? So today we have a little project. I'm gonna put this into this, and then I'm gonna put this into that other drone so I can test it. One thing I gotta do for this drone is I gotta remove the O3 and the bottom plate because it's greasy as a motherfucker. It's actually beyond greasy, which is very boring to do, like removing the bottom plate and finicky, but I have to. It's stupid greasy from the conformal coating, I think, or whatever it is. But I gotta disassemble that drone anyway and get the O3 out, so you might see me wear gloves in this video. I don't want to get greased out. But that's a different one. First, I want to see two things, and that's gonna pretty much decide everything. And that is, I want to see if I can get this MIPI cable off, because it's not long enough for the Volador, so I need a longer one. So I need to figure out how to get the MIPI off of this. So I'm probably not gonna be using this one. Actually, this is brand new. I'm gonna use the other one that I have open and the longer MIPI. How do you set up alerts for multi-stream? I have no idea. I haven't done that yet. I don't know. I have to research, so. And these days, like, I come here and I do some work, so I actually have no clue when that's gonna happen, but it will happen. Either way, I can see alerts, so I think. Probably. Yeah. Okay. Good start. This is the easy part. I don't even have to do much. I forgot a cutting knife. Probably gonna need these tools as well. So let's do shit. Let's see. I'm supposed to get rid of the crossfire and put the thing in, but I'm just gonna reuse the wires because it's also 4 wires. I'm just gonna undo some screws so I can see what's going on. How's the internet going? It's going good, bro. Fucking finally. Although I'm still hacking my way through because there's so much shit to set up, which I forget, but it's all good. Alright. Get the top plate off, and then let's see what we have connected here. So the crossfire is, I actually can't see, probably neither can you. Crossfire is 4v5 TX T3, I think. Yeah, okay, cool. So I'm just gonna get rid of Crossfire. Like so. And I'm gonna be nice to the wires. I'm gonna try to unsolder them instead of cutting them. So let's put that in focus. Hopefully you can see that. I'm gonna switch the camera around. Now should be good. Alright. So I gotta cut this a little bit so I can get to the wires, which tends to be boring, but it is what it is. I have these clear heat sinks, so shouldn't be a problem. That could be enough, to be honest. They're very short wires, so I'm trying not to shorten them even more. Let's just shorten this here and call it a day. There you go. Just so I'm not melting it with the solder. Hopefully that doesn't cut a chip. No. Okay, cool. We good. Alright, so I need to, let me open this up as well. It says LBT. I don't know what that means. But I'm gonna grab the heat shrink. I'm gonna leave the wires. Don't need them really. Just gonna grab the heat shrink and the mod. And let me just see how we put this on. I guess like so. And then, or I guess this would be better maybe. To run the, yeah, this should be better. Goes right here, goes right there. Okay, so I should run the wires across the module. Okay, good to know. Let's put this here. Let's get the soldering iron plugged in. I'm going 370 for this, I feel like. Get some tin, get the cleanup thing. I don't have the low tool. I'm gonna let this warm up, grab a tool. The tweezers, I forgot what they're called. Okay, I kind of messed this up yesterday, so let me try to clean this a little bit. It's not super important, but I like my tip clean like so. Alright. I'm gonna be grabbing them and just unsoldering them real quick. And then we'll figure it out from there. There we go. So this is off. And we don't have enough wire to reach across. That is unfortunate. Let me see. Yeah, we don't. So we might have to use different wires. Let me see if I can move this in a way so I can unsolder 4v5 safely. Probably not, huh? Figure it out, I guess. Use different wires. Is this too high for the focus to work, I wonder? Let me know if this is too high for the focus to work. It shouldn't be, but... Get this off. Get that off. Get this one. And then try to get this one without melting the wires. Should be easy. Come on. fucking leaning into a trip. There we go. Okay. I really made them short, didn't I? Okay, now I need some zoom IRL to kind of fix these pads. I would also prefer this DJI cable to be out of my way, but I actually can't do anything unless I unscrew a bunch, which I'm not looking to do right now. But let's try anyway. Looks about right. It's adding a little bit of tin where it's missing. There we go, cool. So I'm gonna use, oh sorry, that must have been loud. So I'm gonna use their wires that they have here, and then I'm gonna run them through the bottom and see what I can do. So let's start with the red one and then get that on 4v5 so I can USB power it. Which one's the shorter end though? Ah, they're the same, fuck. And these wires should be thin so we don't have to do anything. Let's give it a go. What are you soldering? ELRS, really? Okay. Need to push this somehow without melting the DJI stuff. Would be nice actually to maybe go from this angle. Not the best joint, but it works. Go for this. This I can actually push in. Nah, it's a bad joint. That's better. And then we go for T3. Should be, let's put white on the T pad and then green on the R pad. Who gives a fuck? It's the same shit. Not the best joint. There's not enough tin on these pads, I swear. Just put a little bit more. There we go. Just clean the rest off. Alright, let's go. Now there's a lot, but we should be good for as long as we don't join them together or bridge them, if you will. That's T. About right. Let's call that good. There's the R. Ah shit, hang on. I gotta fix this. Fire up real quick. And then go for it. Try this now. I mean, it's not the best joint, but it works, I think. Yeah, the white one is sketchy. I mean, call that better. It's not, but it's
call that better, shall we? I'm just gonna put a bit more thin on the green one, see what happens. That's better. I don't know why it gets super sticky on the fucking soldering iron there. Probably because the pad is cool, but I cannot access the pad any better. Need a different angle, to be honest. So I can warm up the pad too, but it's very difficult because there's not enough room. Yeah, it doesn't stick to the pad all that well. I mean, it's fine, it will work, it just looks ugly. But let me try to warm up the pad next to it, maybe. Nah, that's shitty. That's shitty work. Let me try. Get rid of the shitty tin, add some more of the also shitty but new. Try like this, this should work. Just wait to warm up the pad. That's about right. And then grab this as close as I humanly can. And then warm them both up. That's a joint. That's way better. Alright, cool. Now let's yank the soldering iron. Now we gotta run the cables to the bottom, shorten them, and then solder them onto this thing, and we good. This is gonna be a little tricky because there's only so much room, but we shall try. It doesn't matter if I fuck up the ends because it doesn't. Let's see. I am going to. Do I have a heat shrink that's small? I have the clear one. I don't want to use the clear one. Or any tape or anything, so I can just put them all through at the same time. Probably not. It's okay. I'm gonna use this hole right next to the JI. I think I'm gonna have to do it one by one. Yep, it's okay. We're in no rush anyways. I'm gonna unwrap this a bit and then send them one by one. My thing is vibrating. Okay, that's one. Grab the red one. Pull it through a bit. Grab the where's the black one? If you will. It's tangled. I think this hole can fit 4 if you'll excuse my French right there. What is the scratching sound? I have no idea. I tried to investigate, but I could not find the source. There's a black one. That's 2. Need 2 more. This is gonna be a tweezers kind of job right here, or it becomes one in a sec. Get them away, I guess. And then about this length should work. I don't think I can actually fit 4 through this hole, but we will see. It's gonna be tight. I mean, there's another one. The other one's even harder to reach, so maybe I wanted to give this one a go. Maybe we can. Oh, we can. Fuck me, I dropped it. Should be good. Don't move. Oh, come on. Alright, there we go. Cool. So now, I'm just gonna clean this up a bit. And by clean this up, I mean pull them through the hole. Like this. There you go. I mean, it's not the most comfortable fit, but it works. Green has a thing. It's kind of wrapped, which is okay. Okay, so far I can't seem to be able to pull any of them anymore. Although there is some room. I think they're just wrapped too tightly. Let me try. Yeah, this seems good. Although the green circle is what I don't like. Let's see if we can do something about that. Oh, that's from a different... Oh yeah, that's from a different one. Never mind. Okay, cool. So we get this. So what we said was we want to do this. So that's going to be about in the center and then run them across. So I'm just going to do this one by one, to be honest. I'm just going to solder them one by one, I think. Or not. We shall see. Oh, this is too fat. Put it here. Put it in the middle. And then this should go like this. Just something to keep in mind, because the cutouts on this thing are like so. So you gotta make it work like so. Oh, so I should probably wrap them around. No, I'm not doing that. Am I doing that? I should have ran them below the DJI, but that's even worse. Because this way I'm gonna have to cut this hole and make it big to fit all the wires, I guess. Let me try. What happens if I do this one upside down? What happens if I do this and then I do this? There's nowhere to put the extra slack of the cable, right? I could run the cable through here, maybe. Let's see. It's wound up very tight, so I'm gonna have to sort of run it where it's not wound up tight. That way I could just put the extra cable in the TPU and not worry about it. Just do the quick one. Which means I just soldered all these for nothing, but it's okay. Just refresh the solder. Let me see if I can move this one a little bit. I can. And I need to also try not to destroy this UFL thing, because they're sensitive. I mean, that's barely fitting in there. I'm gonna open this up a bit so I can try to fit it. There we go. Just remove the TPU so I can try to fit this. I mean, it'll fit, it's just a matter of angling the UFL, I think. Try it from the top side.
Come on. Nah. It should fit. Just I have no leverage. When I push it in, I have no leverage to push it in actually. And I have nowhere to grab it to pull it. Otherwise it would fit in. Let's try from the top. I'm gonna undo this whole thing and then try to push it with the tweezers, which should work. Why not just unscrew the DJI? I could do that. Okay, maybe right. Maybe the correct play here. I want to unscrew it lightly though, not fully, because I'm not trying to get the nuts back in, you know. Just trying to get a little bit of room. That should be enough. Okay. Give it a go. What does this get me? Like this goes here and then I just have extra slack of the cable, but I guess I could just plug it in like this. Yeah, I think that's what we do. I think we don't complicate shit and just you do the normal orientation and then figure out what to do with the extra slack, I guess. Or we could just run it fully below the DJI and then plug it in. What does that get us? What does that get us? Nothing. We still have to run these wires somewhere, right? Yeah, that doesn't get us anything. Alright, we'll figure it out. Let's solder this first and screw it in, and then it'll be easier to figure it out. So this shit goes... I'm gonna use a little bit of this. Here. And I'm gonna try to remember that these go through the opening. So I'm gonna solder them in a specific way. I actually don't know the pinout of this shit. RP1 Radio Master. Where's the pinout? Of course they do the pinout on the opposite side, so they do the pinout. Oh, there is a pinout here. Okay. So ground 5 volts TXRX. Alright. Which one? So the first one is ground. So let's do that. Let's do sort of like this. Like cut right here, let's say. That is ground, and then do the 5 volts as well. This is middle, so do it through the middle, like there maybe. And then do RX and TX like this, I feel like. And then strip all these wires. Oh shit, this undid itself. So be careful about stripping all these wires because we only have a certain length and I'm not trying to solder them all again. So go small. Ah shit. I can't do this without holding the wire itself. Let's try. That's one. That is or it will be. This is so stupid. 2. That was the longest strip in my life. I can't really see what I'm doing. Oh, come on. I think I spliced a piece of the wire, but it's okay. There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna fix the red one. And now we gotta tin them and solder them.
I'm gonna go for like 370, which is my typical temp. Doesn't make a difference really. Okay, grabbing some zoom. Trying to burn my head as well would be good. So within the wires, real quick. And then we gotta tin the chip, which is here, I guess. Oh, this is nasty. This is gonna move a lot, huh? Let's try. Go here. That's very worn. Alright, go. Cool. So we tin the chip and then we solder it on. I'm gonna remove this a little bit so it's not in my way. Grab the tweezers and then double check which one's the minus. So the one from the top is the minus. Alright, cool. So I'm gonna turn the drone so it's easier to solder, I think. Now which one's the minus? The one on the bottom's the minus. Okay, cool. So let's try. I'm gonna angle this, trying to predict the angle of the thing. This isn't like this is moving a lot, but it's okay as long as I can get one wire, should be good. That's ground. Oh, fuck me. That's ground with the wrongest angle there is. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. This is the correct angle. Correct-ish, right? How can I stop this from moving? I'm gonna like add like the smallest piece of this compound to the other end because it's gonna melt, or I'm gonna add it to the sticker. So if it melts, I can just remove the sticker. Really. Now let's try this because it will melt when you make the chip hot. Freaking blue tack. I thought it was thermostable, but I guess not. Okay, just lean it a bit. Try this. Alright, so let's pick one of these. Let's pick the green one is on the TX. So the white one's on the RX. White one is R3 and it should be on the TX, so it should be on the next one over, which is this one. And then the green one should be here. Oops. Wrong angle as well, that's good. Fuck me. Maybe just fix the white one for a sec. There we go. Cool. And then remove the compound, which is, see, it gets stupid sticky, I know. But I think if it cools, it should be good. Let's try. Yeah, I can just use the compound to remove the compound. That's nice. Alright, test time. Because I'm not doing this. I'm not finalizing this until I know it works. So I'm gonna go grab my radio and make sure it's configured. This is configured, not the... Alright, we're on ELRS. I'm gonna go grab the
this, plug it in, like so. We have light, which is good. How do you make sure it works? It's already configured in the same UART, so I really just need this thing to give me some Wi-Fi. Hello. I just need this thing to give me some Wi-Fi and so I can see the config. Just update it and whatnot. Meanwhile, I'm gonna oh, hang on. Okay, so ELRS web flasher. I can see this thing is blinking, so it's in Wi-Fi. So I'm gonna try to find it, I guess. It's right there. I'm gonna connect to it. And I'm gonna go to 10.0.0 without the hardware. And then see what version it's running. It's still connecting to it. Should have been connected now. Try this. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna radio master. Now it's connected. Nice. 2.4 RP1. Go next. Gonna go FCC or LBT4 ELRS. I always forget. I think it's FCC. Cool. Flashing method Wi-Fi. Go next, and then go download, and then just go back to make sure which firmware. It's 356. Let's see what we have. We have. I can't tell. Ah, whatever. Just update it. Who gives a fuck? All the configurations on there anyway. If I do that, it's gonna reboot and it's gonna bind itself. So you're gonna see signal bars here. There's nothing else you have to do. It should bind. Yeah, there we go. Binds. That's all you have to do. And then we should also go to app. Because this is a different protocol, I want to make sure all my channels work. So I'm going to connect. What? What's this thing talking about? What? I'll just open Betaflight. I don't have it actually. What firmware is not supported? I'm gonna unplug and plug. That usually helps with a bunch of drone shit. Is your shit gonna overheat? No. Wow. Please update the firmware that supports API. Download and use an old version of the configurator. What are you talking about, bro? Alright. Betaflight configurator. I really don't want to update this thing. I'm just gonna grab a random one, I guess. Or whichever one. I'm gonna grab the latest. If it doesn't work, then go again. Mac OS, whatever. It's all Electron. What do you mean 2 minutes left? Hello? Why am I on Wi-Fi? Turn it off. There we go. Hope that didn't fuck up the stream though. From what I can see, it didn't. Okay, get beta flight. This is very, very boring. Applications. Beta flight. Oh shit. I need to allow it to run. Open anyway. Open anyway. Use my finger. Can I use my software now? Ah yeah, there it is. Interesting, the web one just doesn't wanna work anymore. This drone is pretty new compared to this one. This one is old, this one is new. Newer. Yeah, I have no idea. It's bound, so that's good. I just want to make sure the channels work. Come on, bro. Like, open the fucking allow, connect. What? Oh. Really? Sure. I'll just replug it as we tend to do. That was hard. That is better. Connect. Failed to open serial port. What the fuck do I have open? What are you talking about? Oh, it has seized 2 of them somehow. Manual selection. Bro, just connect to whichever. I don't care. Oh, that's fucking. Always something. Is my stream running still? I hope so. Oh, I have audio thing. Let me see. Seems to be running. Seems to be running. It's working? Thank you. Yeah, I was wondering. Alright, let me just see what's up with Betaflight. Failed to open serial port. What is wrong with this thing, bro? And why does it see 2 drones? What the fuck do I have plugged in? Both of them are F405. Let's go manual. No, I'm not going manual. Why the fuck would it not connect? Fine. Fine, bro. Here. Just fucking auto detect it. It doesn't auto detect it, really. I unplug. I replug. This is very annoying. Do it now. Reload. Update firmware. Auto detect. It doesn't want to do anything. Is something wrong with the fucking controller? There's no way, right? Oh, hang on. Where's my phone? It has Bluetooth, so I should be able to connect to it. I think. FC tuning. Device not found. What? Okay, let's add a new one. I'd connect. FC tuning. Skip password. Let's try to figure out which. Betaflight 452. What is the latest? That doesn't mean anything. 450. Wait, how do I have 452 then? That is strange. What? Can I update it from here? Probably not, but it's okay. I can see what I want to see here as well. Throttle, yaw, pitch, roll, and then modes. I think arm. Okay, yeah, everything works. That's fine. I don't have to connect it to anything. Fuck me, bro.
I'll figure out the why it doesn't work later. I don't care right now. Just want to finish the build. Shut up. Oh, this thing's empty, bro. Give it some juice while we're doing stuff. Okay. Back to this. What is up, Augie? Hello, hello. So I should have a one of these in blue right here. And then let's see if he'll take all the cables. Probably not, but it is TPU on the other hand, so it should work. I just need to make this a little bigger, so I'm just gonna like cut it a little bit. I have two of them, so it's not a big deal if I fuck one up. Just make it accept more cables, like so. That should be correct. And then once I put it here, it works. Nice. I think, right? Hang on. Yeah, that's about right. Cool. Now I need to figure out where do I put this UFL and how. So let's plug the antenna in first. This is gonna be a little annoying, but it is what it is. There we go. I said a little annoying. And then run this below the DJI on any side, really. It doesn't really matter. And then put this on so we can see where shit goes and what's going on. Okay, that's a very long cable then in this case. So I should have ran it all the way below DJI and then up this. I don't know if I can do that though. I don't know if I have enough antenna cable for that. Let's try. All the way below DJI. Because these antennas don't fuck up as easily as Crossfire, so it should be good. Some tweezers, maybe. Oh, come on. Get out of there, bro. Oh, come on. Doesn't want to do shit. Let me try holding this cable while also pulling it out. That's what she said. Come on. There we go. No. Skips right back in. Bro, get out of the fucking... Bro. I'm holding the drone where DJI is, so I'm pushing DJI in, so it's making this hard to yank. Oh, finally. There we go. Let's see if we have enough cable to do this. Maybe not, but it would be nice if we did. Goes here. Oh, we have just enough. That is crazy. Goes like that. Goes like right here. I don't know if this pushes on the cable. No. Cable's on a different side. That is clean. I like that. I love that. Alright. Let's put a heat shrink on. I'm not gonna shorten it. It's not that important, to be honest. I'm just gonna burn it. Can maybe see this. I love these clear heat shrinks. They're awesome. Just cook it a little bit. Cook it a little bit more. Try to not burn myself while doing this. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So now we grab this, get the fat side on the other side. That's not gonna, oh, it will work actually. And that's all she wrote. Let me see if it's not pinching anything. It's not. It just requires a little bit of tension, but it's fine because it's TPU. Why do you never remove the props? I'm mostly lazy, and usually it doesn't matter unless you're doing shit with motors. So Okay, that should be enough, I think. I'm gonna verify this before I set the DJI down. I don't think you need these. I don't think these screws are for this, but that's what I had. That looks correct. That's not going anywhere. Let's see if I screw DJI down all the way. No, it's not touching, which is nice. How about this side? Oh, this side will be touching. This side's already touching because I went too far with the screws. I think like this should be okay. Okay, and then just manually screw it in a little bit. We don't even need to be honest. That's the job done. And look at this shit, dude. Smallest antenna EU. Fuck me. Like, no more antenna in the props. You can actually crash flip. It's crazy. Alright. Put this in here. Make sure the strap's on right. And then just screw it in. That's the job done. It's one of them at least. The other one's gonna be a bit more tricky. Because I kinda gotta disassemble half that drone anyway. But it's all good. We is not in a rush. Is the antenna the only reason you don't want to fly Crossfire? Yeah. I love Tango. I love Crossfire in the sense of how it works. It's pretty easy to operate. You don't have to do much. You click a button, the radio updates everything, and you're good to go. And it is more secure than ELRS. The problem is the fucking antenna is stupid large, so you're either landing on it, so you're putting it like way below the drone, or it's in your props and you cannot crash flip. Speaking of props, should probably replace some of these, but that's not, I don't have to do that right now. Although, let me see. This one and this one need replacing. This one and this one are fine. And we're golden. Look at this shit, bro. Such a small... Yeah, I'm buying a new radio. I don't give a shit. Selling everything and buying a new radio. Like, look how small this shit is. I don't give a shit about range, dude. I'm flying in a bunch of concrete anyway. Heck yeah. I'm gonna clean this up a little bit. I'm gonna keep this because it's a nice bag. I'm not gonna keep this, but I am gonna keep the shrinks. So I'm gonna keep the shrinks. I'm gonna use this bag for trash. I don't care about manuals. Put this as trash. I am gonna remove the rest of this thing. I mean, this antenna is technically trash, but whatever. Like, look at it. It's fucking frayed. So I'm just gonna remove the shrink. Put it in trash. These little wires are trash. Or the rest of them, if you will. The leftovers. All this is trash. Oh, I missed the bag. This is trash. These small things. This goes here as a spare one. Okay, we're good. Now I need to grab a smoke and I'm gonna start disassembling the other Volador a little bit because it's gonna take a bunch to disassemble this. Where did I put my coffee so far away, bro? Do an unboxing of the Axis flying? Okay. Here. Trash bag. I hope the product isn't trash. Let me see. I'm gonna put a focus. No, I just focused my hand. That should be good. Okay. So you get... You get a camera mount with 3 screws, which I think can fit into the Volador one. So you get a camera mount, and you get thermal grease for whatever fucking reason, and you get screws for mounting. So that's that. And for this one, you get a case. The case is lovely. It's metal. You get thermal. I don't know what thermal grease is, or why would you need it? Oh, it's maybe the thermal compound, and then you get mounting screws for the case. Cool. Very nice. I guess the first thing we gotta figure out is this MIPI cable situation. And with the MIPI cable situation, we need to figure out the the antenna situation. So let's try the antennas real quick. I don't know if these will fit. I don't think so. Let me see. Probably not. No. Ah, that is trash. Fuck me. Well, I have a different one in the other 04. But that means I have 2 antennas and 3 04s, which is very not cool, but... So how does this work? Axis flying. There's 2 openings here. I guess exactly like this. Right? No? Interesting. I guess like that is the only way. Yeah, like this. So you have access to everything, but damn, that's a nice thing to do. I like it. It looks pretty clean and it protects this somewhat, but I need to figure out this MIPI situation because I need to cut this glue somehow. I don't know, like this is stupid that there's glue, but I maybe know how to do this one, but because I need a longer MIPI for the 3.5 inch, and this one's too long, but it'll work. I mean, this is fucking holy shit. That's actually super long. Don't I have shorter ones? Hang on. No, they're actually exactly the same. Oh well. Which one do I like better? It doesn't matter. I can deal with a long cable. I can't deal with a short cable they cannot reach, so... Let's try to figure this out. Let's try to figure this out. I need the biggest zoom in the history. This is very dirty. Hang on. I also need to figure out a better way for zooming than these things. Like, I don't mind the glasses, but these are broken and I don't want them to be broken. And they're trash to use, and they're not comfy, and this lens is scratched somehow. What is wrong with this module, by the way? We'll fix this as well. But yeah, let's give it a whirl. This module's supposed to provide light and it doesn't. This fucking thing is sketchy, but we can deal with that later. Let's try to not fuck this up. Oh, this is hard. And then I mean the operation is hard, I think. I mean the glue is very hard. How would I even melt this, bro? I can maybe cut it with this, but that's very sketchy. Well, not maybe, I can for sure cut it with this. And it's not that sketchy because it just peels off. Nice. And then on this side, like once you compromise the glue, it kind of undoes itself. Okay, that worked. So, which MIPI is this? Oh no, I have to do more. That's a chip. That's only, fuck me. Oh, I hate this so much. Wait, hang on. It went like this. How do I know this? That's how it went. So, okay. What is this? Is this just a protector or? Yeah, probably. Okay. Get this off. How the fuck do I reach this? That could be one. I'm not sure. It's very hard to say. Okay. That is one, I think. There's like a pound of glue here. I don't like that snap. Hopefully that snap was glue. Should come out, I think. This is still on. Wait. There's a tiny bit of glue here. Can you come out now or? Huh. That's interesting. Oh, it was glued to the. This is very hard to pull out. I mean, I'm giving it a nice tug, but it doesn't want to get out of the connector. That is crazy. But the other one doesn't have a chip on it. It's just the MIPI. So I have to put the MIPI in this chip and then chip into the camera. Let me try to put this on a stable surface and then unplug it somehow. Actually, fuck. Okay, we're maybe getting somewhere. Bro, I'm gonna fuck this up like 100%. Fuck, sorry. Could have been loud. How do you fucking unplug this, I wonder? There is no glue anywhere. It just doesn't want to come out. It does want to come out. It just requires a bunch of force. Great. Okay. So it's this cable right here that goes into it. Let's try not to mess it up now. Oh shit, you need a bunch of force to plug it in as well, huh? Oh crap, that's great. I think. How would we know if this worked? We wouldn't, right? And then the other side goes into the VTX. So this goes here. That looks correct. I should have undone the factory glue and just put my arm, which I'm gonna do. Oops. See, it unplugs itself if you breathe wrong, which is such a poor design, bro. Like, look at all this room you have here. Just put some screws on, man. I'm not cutting the glue. I'm just grabbing the glue and moving it away. Yeah, we're gonna make sure this works. We're gonna glue it like a motherfucker. Fuck. There's one more side to this. Forgot. That is great. Oh god. Maybe don't fuck this up because this is the expensive part. Get some glue off. There's a lot of it here, huh? I'm trying not to cut, but I'm just trying to get the... This is shoddy. Should have gone for the 04 Pro, yeah. I'm not gonna... the whole idea between me going from HD0 to DJI was assuming that 04 Lite can tackle some freestyle. If not, then it's a whole different value proposition, because then it's more expensive to run DJI than HD0, but if this works, then it's less expensive to run this. I'm just gonna draw on this bitch and glue. And then let it dry for hours, of course. Although this cures at room temp somehow. Let me see. They put a bunch on the connectors like so. Oh, that is a lot. Crap. Well, hopefully I won't have to change the MIPI because it's gonna be a bitch to do. Wipe this a little bit because it leaks on its own. It's very hard to control the leak. Oh, it went in, fuck. Should have hot glued it. I'm never removing this MIPI, that's for fucking sure. Let's see on this end, how would we even... I guess here, between the board and the thing. Just glue this. And then, stop moving. And then glue this, and then glue that, and then glue here. Obviously I haven't tested this, so, it's leaking. Whatever, dude, should be good. Now we let this thing cure for like days. I don't know, probably not days, but just let it cure here, I guess. And I should keep the camera upside down somehow so it cures correctly. There you go. Okay, so that's the gluing part done, and the MIPI part done. I'm keeping this because it's a nice little bag. I am motherfucker. Okay, I need to chill out for a sec, and I need to see what's up with this. Let's undo this while chilling out. Maybe this. Nope, a wider one, I guess. Just go for the usual. This one won't work either. This one will, but I'm gonna need a driver because they're wound up super tight. If this thing worked as tight as these screws were wound up, it would be nice. See what's wrong with this shit. I mean, that is some great craftsmanship right there. Can I completely disassemble this, or hello? Oh, that is the switch, huh? See this? I mean, it's a very good switch, I gotta say. How does this even work? Oh, the battery died. Holy crap, that is not ideal. To get this shit out immediately. That is leaking into my head. Good to know. I don't have these batteries, so I'm gonna... Where the fuck is my... Just gonna take a picture so I know which they are. get this fucking thing out of. Bro, look at that shit. Motherfucker. Crazy, crazy. Okay, well, I don't have those packs on. I don't think I have those batteries. So I'm just gonna put this back together and then get some batteries. Or I'm just gonna like rewire this to a different voltage, because this is a stupid way of doing it. What was the... I fuck it. I'll figure it out. I have some resistors and batteries here somewhere for sure. Couldn't I see what the LEDs are? No? Nah. I can do math based off of 3 batteries of that version. So yeah. How did I manage to lose the screw? Oh, it's on the... You have to buy it and fix it? Yeah. It is what it is. It's a trash implementation anyway. Could maybe 3D print something better than this with actual LEDs and actual components. And then just put it in here. How does this even... like so, right? Yeah. Could 3D print something like this. But make it nicer, you know? Because then I have all the... I'm not bound by their design. I can do whatever. Can make this bigger, put in an actual pack, whatever the fuck. Yeah, I'll look into this though. I don't like these glasses enough to where I want to do that, but it would be a fun little project, I think, to make them run. Okay. Well, we got the fucking hazard away from my head. That's good. What is next? What is next? Gotta disassemble this and just remove that O3 because it's catching me out, and that one's for sale, so I don't want to wreck it. Oh, crap. Oh, another crap. The fuck am I even doing, bro? Looks correct. Just start disassembling this. This drone flew so much shit, it's not even funny. It flew HDZ, it flew DJI, it flew analog. This drone flew everything, and it's still running. Just crazy. You'll see now the PDB has been soldered on so much you can barely see the pads anymore. I gotta disassemble half of this shit, which is very boring, but it is what it is. There we go. Where are the tweezers at? Didn't I just have them? How do you lose tweezers? Oh. Okay. Okay, that's the camera out. Need to get this out. And need to somehow... I need to like pretty much disassemble the whole thing. I don't know if I can do this though, because this screw is full of shit. I hit it somewhere, I guess, and this one as well. I can undo these a bit. Oh crap. That pops out, huh? It does pop out. I can kinda get it. Can't get this one though. Let's give it a little. Oh, motherfucker. That worked. Okay. Just give myself a bit of slack. And you can use these drivers to get rid of the nuts. And oh, come on. You gotta push them in real tight. There you go. Cool. So it's kind of free ish. I have to unscrew a bunch to get the camera cable out, unfortunately. But I also need to unscrew all these completely, I think. So let me finish them. Shit's not in focus? I know. Shit is in focus when it's down. I can autofocus it, but that's not gonna help as well. Cause then it's just gonna autofocus my hands a bunch. Might help when I'm doing this. Okay. Get that kinda out. Kinda. How the fuck did I get this cable through here? Who knows, right? Oh, you can kinda juke the camera there. Cool. Step 66. We undo this thing. Crossfire can stay, although I'll have to redo it, I think, because I want to change the bottom plate. Maybe I don't. We'll see. Get the DJI out. Oh, come on. Do you think 04 is better for freestyle? That's kind of what I want to test on this drone. How the actual fuck did I get that camera in here? I wonder. Can I? No, there's no way I can squeeze it in through there. There is some way. There's a little way, yeah. What are you gonna do with the O3? I don't know yet. I have no clue. Ah, Ichi. Something long. This should work. No, come on, barely. Oh, better. I'm gonna test the 04. If the 04 works, sell the 03 with that drone that's sitting there. If the 04 doesn't work, sell the 04, keep this, and fly 03s, and then fly 04 Pros, I guess. I don't fucking know. Stuck with DJI, I guess. I'm not trying to grease up my hands, so I am gonna grab some gloves. Alright. I'm also gonna undo the DJI screws. Cool. Okay, that gives us the unit out, which maybe lets us get the camera out as well. We'll see. I am unsure. I do not remember how I got this in. Probably like this. Knowing myself, I didn't want to like undo everything. So probably juked it in place like so. And then did something here. Ah, that is rough. It barely fits. Oh, it does fit. Okay, nice. I got the cam out. I don't know what these are these for. Well, I can just unplug and unsolder it later. How is this stuck? What? How did this even happen? Hopefully this fits. It should. If not, I'll just break the wire, but it has to fit. It came in there somehow, so. Oh god. Okay, the greasy O3 is out, for fuck's sake. Oh, of course, I guess fucking fucked up with the thermal compound. Go like this. Where's the other set? Go like this. Okay. Gonna do that. And then gonna just screw this bitch in. Not worrying too much about it. I'll resort the thermals later. Or actually, could have done that now, I think. Oh no, it's just a bunch of thermal shit. So me wiping my finger here is not really gonna do much, but why not? Let's add it back. I just wiped a bunch as well. It's okay, it's not gonna burn anyway. Put this in. Put the screws in. Get this fucking thing out of my face. These aren't the screws that go here, I feel like, but it doesn't make a difference. I'll just screw it in so it holds. That's a lot. Oh, it's empty. I thought my phone's ringing. I'm like, what the fuck? That's enough. That's what it is. Cool. Get rid of these. Nice. Alright, now we should be good to go. What the fuck is this dirty for? Where's the fourth one? 1, 2, 3. Where is the fourth one? Ah, right here. Cool. Gonna wipe this down real quick. Nice and dirty, but should maybe clean this in between streams as well, I feel like. Okay, and what can we do with this drone now? Nothing really. Can replace the bottom plate, I think. Probably not. Huh. We could. Get rid of the pillars. The focus is fucked.
is here, I guess. Get rid of the fucking pillars. Basically reassemble this. Kinda. Not really, but... Oof. This is gonna require... Yeah, this is a reassembly, pretty much. Because I have to redo crossfire now. See, no matter what you do, fucking crossfire is huge. What else do you need to get rid of this plate? You need to get rid of these two. Oh no, the pillars are unscrewed, they just exist. And then you need to do these. Oh, this is gonna be sketchy, I think. Let's try. This one, the arm screws. You already got rid of the stack screws, so that is okay. Oh, fuck me. I'm gonna try to give it some pressure so it doesn't like completely come undone. So I can maybe just slide in a new plate there. Probably won't happen, but we'll see. So I need to grab this one and just get rid of it. Ah, fuck. I gotta undo the crossfire. Shit. Forgot. Cancel focus. Focus there. Ah, low volt. Time is it? 16, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna basically get everything off this FC. Kinda. Get that off. Get that off. Get that off. Get that off. That's a DJI connector gone. And then try to remember the crossfire was on. I actually don't see what these are. Number 2. Okay. Get that off. Get this off. Almost melted the gummy there. Get this off. Okay. Should be clean. And pull this out, and then I had my pull-out method. Maybe not the best because I kind of fucked up the main piece, but not really because it can't really go places. So I'm just gonna put it in where it's supposed to be. Maybe. Ah, fuck me. That sounds correct. And looks correct. And that is also correct. Nice, cool. Okay, hold this in place. I'm gonna grab a plate just like that one. Should have some right here. It's it goes like this, so try to get it where it's supposed to be. Just get one arm screw in, which I think will work. I think. Yeah. Okay, cool. Then I can fix the other arms easily, I feel like. Yep. Okay, got lucky with that one.
just gonna undo this one a bit so I can wiggle the other ones in place. That's 1, 2. This is 3. Wiggle, wiggle. Oh, almost pinched myself there. Where's the 4th one? Oh, right here. Cool. Put that in. There we go. Is that not the? Is that the wrong plate? Cannot be, right? What is the difference between the front and the bottom? Oh, interesting. They both have holes, which is crazy. No, that is the correct plate. Ah, whatever the fuck, I don't know. Who the fuck knows, bro? Let's grab some new pillars while we're here, why not? It's been a while since I did anything to this thing. It's 4 short pillars for this. That's 1. That's the long pillar. This is the short one, right? Yeah. So that's 1. I'm just gonna do the usual, which is put everything up. I don't have a classer, so, or organizer, whatever you call those. Well, not yet, at least. I shouldn't have done this. That's 2. Because now shit is mixed with other shit and I don't like it. Because I sort of organize my stuff so I know what screw is what, and now I just put a bunch of screws in all the places. That's kind of bad. See, no, I don't know which one is the pillar screw. Probably this one, but it's 1. That is 2. Maybe 2 more. Oh yeah, I 100% shouldn't have done this. Now I'm set to put the new pillars on, so I'm gonna go grab some. Why? I have no clue. Short one. Short one. There we go. I put this the way it's supposed to go. It's 1. And that's 2. And that is the frame good to go. Okay, cool. Now we still have to wait for the shit to cure, and I'm gonna get different gummies as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna clean up a little bit, because I just put a bunch of shit here for no reason. I don't know where this came from. Should be good here. These are just spare parts. What screws am I missing? I'm missing 2 screws for the crossfire. Yeah. And then I'm gonna need this as well for the 04. And I guess this. Put this here. This I did not take this off anything for sure. You should put the screws in a dedicated place. You're not wrong. Excuse me. Just gonna use these because it's easier. Oops. Just do autofocus because I'm moving a lot, so don't need this. Don't need these at all. I think this is the one I took. Yeah, this one's upside down, so this is the one I took off. So I do need that. Did I just scratch the lens for fuck's sake? Where did I put didn't I have one more TPU of the crossfire antenna thing? Oh. This, I'm gonna need that. Some of these are DJI screws, which are gonna come in handy. Gonna use the white ones this time around. This is trash, this is not. More screws. Okay, this should be good. And then the other one is, how many of these frames do you have? I don't know. Just gonna use this. Oh, this is for the 04. It's the 04 version with the yellow TPU. The 04 and 03 versions are exactly the same. Just the gummies are different. The CNC shit is different. Ugh. Okay. Let's check on the state of the glue. Where's the... It needs a bit more to cure, unfortunately. Yeah. It does need a bit more to cure, and I think it needs a bit more glue as well. That is very sketchy. But we should use it. We should give it a go. Let me check if the gummies fit.
think the gummies fit. These go like that. And the camera goes like this. Yeah, I think the gummies fit. I do think they do. Okay, it goes like this. This feels like plastic. The others shouldn't CNC. This is plastic. So we don't need to make any mods to this, which is nice. We just need to put the camera in, and then put the gummies in, and then just screw it with the provided screws. Or no, these are for closing it. Fuck, I don't know, it's just screws. Oh my god, again. I think they're short. I think you need short screws. But I'm not gonna use the DJI camera ones. Maybe I will, because they're really good. And I don't have many more of them. Wait, shouldn't this place have some screws? No. I just bagged this, bro. M2.5. These would work, I think. M2. Anti-locking nut. Didn't I take one of those? Guess this one. These are just pillars. This is an upgrade kit. Sort of a retrofit thing. Yeah, they don't have screws for the camera, I guess. Oh. Anti-loosening nut. I guess not. I guess screws come with the camera. Oh yeah, I got some screws with the 04. Those would work, I think. Cool. I really kind of want to leave the crossfire fucking hanging because I'm gonna go ELRS at some point anyway, so. Wanna assemble it? Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna do the DJI first because I like doing DJI first time. How would we do this? Where's the antenna? So we would do this like that. Great. The fucking cable's already in the way. Let's figure it out. Step 1, get the camera through here somehow. This is large. Wait. Ah yeah, we can. It's just sketchy as fuck. So I have the lens protector on it. Come on. There you go. I didn't even have to do this, by the way, because it's on yeah, I didn't have to do this. Where's my thing? Oh. Of course. Did I just literally scratch the lens right here? In 3 seconds of using the camera? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Yep. Ah, that is nice. That is good work. I don't know if it's scratched or thing. It's probably scratched. Jeez.
I mean, I should unplug this while I still can, probably. Yeah. Okay. So I'll worry about that later, I guess. Good thing I have another one, isn't it?
Look at this. I don't know if you can. Is it autofocus? There's a scratch on the lens. Let me try to show you. See? My tweezer slipped and I scratched it, for fuck's sake, bro. Maybe not the best day to be doing so. Let me make sure that's what it is. Yep. It's a lens scratch, man. I don't know if you can fix that even. Probably. It's okay, we can just use a different cam. Hang on. But that would mean that I can't assemble this now because I have to wait for the glue to cure. Crazy, man. I'm gonna need this antenna and I'm gonna need this camera. Is it autofocus still? Should be, right? Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna grab the antenna. Like so. And then I have to cut this MIPI again, which is crazy. Wait, I have the chip. Oh, I shouldn't have. I should have just cut the whole thing. It's okay. Can you buy a replacement camera? I have no idea. Probably. How does this go? Like so, right? What is the difference? Or like this? That seems to work. Cool. The one thing I don't know is if this is gonna fit, because this expects the MIPI not to be on the side but to be straight from the back. So let me see. Yeah, it expects the MIPI to go straight back and this one don't. So I don't know if this is gonna work. See? I'm supposed to have the MIPI here. Maybe. Let's see, what is the craziest angle we can do? Is probably like so. And yeah, I have to get rid of the lens cover, right? Yeah. Or is that the lens or the protector? That is the protector, I feel like. Just gonna plop this in real quick. This isn't like the best angle for this though, but I have enough cable to where I can do this and that might work. Did I do this upside down? Yeah. Should be like that.
should be here. And then let me make this in a correct place. What is the problem? Yeah, that works. I don't know if this like helps hold the MIPI if I don't glue it. I'm gonna test it, why not? Cause it's pretty tight. I have no drivers for this, I feel like. Maybe this one. It is that one. Should work maybe, I don't know. What is the, let me just double check. What is on this side? Huh. It's kinda squeezing the MIPI, but there's a lot of room in there, so we'll see. Could work, could not, we don't know. Baš pakao. Kameru? Säkert? Unlucky. Što ti reći? Aha. Sklapam. Sklopio sam jednog, sad ćemo vidjeti šta će s ovim da bude. Aha. Pa šta bi radio da nisi tu? To ti kažem. Opa. Best viewers on get banned. Huh. Može ovo prođe ovuda. Može kurac, ali može ovako. Cool. Ovako. Okej. Hoćemo da stavimo ovdje. Onda idemo na spoljne rupe. Uf, ne. Šta sam ja sad zajebo? A može ovako možda. Može i ovako. Možda. Možda može. Opcije 2. Uf. Što imaš?
Pa možeš da vidiš kako je bilo?
Nije nikako bilo, ovo je novi build. A ne može ovako, ovo će da preseče antenu. Kako god ovo uradi, ovo će preseče antenu. Uf, skeč. Sad mi je jasno zašto su izbacili Pro i Lite. Baš skeč.
Pro i Lite čega?
Ovo je obično, ima Pro verzija.
Šta je? To, šta je to? Motor?
VTX.
Pa samo isprintaj ta plastično drugačije.
Šta da isprintam?
Ta plastično drugačije.
Ovo?
Gumu.
A?
Gumu.
Nema veze s time. Čime bi... Kako su oni ovo zamislili da se montira s ovim ili... S ovako zamislili. Good. Hold. Aha. Još duži šraf od ovog. Odakle meni duži šraf?
Jesi dobio usta?
No. Ali ima... Možda ovdje. Nema. A, ispod. Ovdje sam bio napravio, viš. Ovo je cigara. Iako izgleda kao da nije. Ovdje. Koji su kraći? Ovo mi je bilo na glavi, BDV. Puknuta baterija.
Kako na glavi? Znaš sam to da te pitam?
Jo.
Šta bi mi gricnuli kao se?
Koliko sati je to? Pola 5. To ne, ono drugo.
7 i 13. 5 i 13.
Pa možemo, šta ćemo?
A ne?
Ajde. Ovo bi možda moglo da radi. Ili ne? Evo, može da radi. Nice. Ok. Novo ide riser. Mali i matica. Debilno, ali ja nemam drugi šraf. Možda ima. Ne veze, ovi su dobri, ovi rade posao. Pitanje za Sve pare, gdje četvrti, bukvalno sam ih sad izvadio. Pojebem ti, majko.
Šta je bilo? Šta je ovo? Ovo?
3 ih ima. Treba 4 da ima.
Pa jedan si ubacio, ne?
Ne, sad sam ga izvodio. Iskupio sam jedan u sekundi. Ne, to nije taj. To su ovi. Pa kao. Baš pa kao. Ne. To je isto što je ovaj.
Kako?
Pa nije isto što je ovaj, to je moj point.
Sigurno?
Jel?
Vrati snimak.
Ne mogu.
Evo ja ću.
Ne, mrzim. Sad imam ih još sigurno, tako nije problem. Imala matica radi, na njih radi. Vrh. Ok, to možemo da... Možemo pronaći još. Ovaj stack screw, da, to mi nije to. Sorry, čekaj. Kako sam izgubio šrafiju?
Čekaj, evo tu sam. Bacio si u kesu.
Koju?
Ne, evo.
Što?
To?
Nisam ga bacio, nek sam izvadio.
Ovdje. Mora biti.
Nema gdje. Pojao sam šraf.
Bio ti u ruci.
Pa da, imam sam uzeo da izvadim ove ostale. Možda se zaglavio na neki od ovih magneta.
Ili ih je bilo 4?
Valjda, ne znam. A trebao bi da imam još. Samo da nađem.
Evo, uzimaš kesicu.
What? Čega je ovo? Line 3? What? Ali imam dva šafa. Možda su ovdje. Ima ovdje. A ne, ovo je stack.
Čekaj.
Či isprintat ću onaj sorter za šafove pod hitno. Ne moram to. Nema se. Dosta je 3. Ali je pitanje kako ovo montirati, ali to nije pitanje za sad, iskreno, dosta mi je ovo. To ide ovdje. Moram isprintati kutiju za to. Što? Aha, ovo je skem. Od čega je ova kutija? F4 mini, zašto F4 mini ima? Ovo ne treba da bude tu. To su pogrešni šrafovi. Nema veze.
Evo nas,
Ne treba, nije bitno.
da mi u džep.
Ne veze. To je moralo biti glasno. Nije to toliko bitno. Gdje ćemo jesti? Što ćemo jesti? Napolju ili? Napolju.
Sve ne dođeš.
Aj. Ne znam što kaže M2 screw box 3D print. Šta tu ima? Ne želim klaser, želim kuticu. Sa pregradama, je li to ovako možda? Šta je ovo?
Možda ima to u okolu.
Što mogu isprintati?
Aj, vidi to.
Small screw box. Small screw box 3D print. Dobro, stani se desilo s rukom. Ovako nešto, ali...
Možda si u kesi ima 3.
Moguće, da.
Jer ovdje ne radiš ništa osim što spustiš i izvadiš iz kese ostatak i toliko.
Nema veze, nije to bitno, pretjerano. Aha, ovdje moraš da odlučiš, on je loš. Da, on je loš. Ok. Zar nisi dobio za Axis termalne paste? Jesam trebao nešto da uradim s njom.
To ti je napisao prije 3 sata.
Jel? Nije. Sad mi je napisao, nedavno morao je. Ne vjerujem da je baš prije 3, no.
Ja kad sam došla to je bilo.
Hm?
Ja kad sam došla bio je komentar.
Da sam vidio. dosta posla za danas. Ili ne za danas, ali za sad bar. Mada verovatno za danas, ne vjerujem da ću poslije moći da se mlatim s ovima. Bar ovo radi. Ovo je gotovo. Iš. Ne, zaboravio sam jednu stvar da... Mada on neće da se konekta na beta flight iz nekog razloga. Da, ovaj neće se konekta. Evo, unlucky. Treba. Prema, ne. 4. Da, ovo je definitivno O4 Pro Angle. A dobro, to ćemo vidjeti. Raspravljamo gluposti. Ja. Može da ostavim tu. Ovo je tres. Što je to? To je to, rekao.
Santa Elena predstaviti.
Šta ne možeš?
Popijem Santa Elena predstaviti.
Rozpi ga van.
Za nije bolje
U? Pa tu će završiti. Naravno ćemo posle, završit ćemo. Sve gledaš.
Što si banala čovjek?
Zato što je spamao gluposti.
Gdje na
Twitch. A?
Šta je spavno?
Hoćeš da kupiš subscribere. Viewere, šta već. To je to. Veoma zahvalan na gledanju i klini tamo like, share, subscribe, follow, sve živo i onda ćete vidjeti sljedeći put kad sam live.